About Christian fasting. Christian fasting is a spiritual practice rooted in biblical teachings, emphasizing self-discipline, prayer, and a deeper connection with God. The concept of fasting is mentioned throughout the Bible, with various forms and purposes. Here's an overview of Christian fasting. Biblical basis. Old Testament fasting. Fasting is frequently seen in the Old Testament, often associated with repentance, seeking God's guidance, and expressing humility. Notable instances include Moses fasting on Mount Sinai, Exodus 34:28, and the people of Nineveh fasting in response to Jonah's message, Jonah 3:5. New Testament fasting. New Testament fasting. Jesus himself fasted for 40 days and nights in the wilderness, Matthew 4:2, setting an example for his followers. He also taught about fasting, emphasizing sincerity and avoiding public display, Matthew 6:16-18. Absolute fast. Normal fast, restricting certain types of food or meals, commonly seen in the Daniel fast where only specific foods are consumed, Daniel 10:3. Spiritual purposes. Seeking God's guidance. Fasting is often undertaken when seeking direction, wisdom, or clarity from God. Repentance and confession. Used as a means of expressing sorrow for sins and seeking forgiveness. Used as a means of expressing sorrow for sins and seeking forgiveness. Spiritual discipline. Fasting serves as a way to cultivate self-discipline, breaking the hold of physical appetites. Intercession. Christians may fast on behalf of others, interceding for their needs or praying for a specific cause. Spontaneous fasting. Individuals may undertake fasting as prompted by personal circumstances or a desire for spiritual breakthrough. Attitude and heart posture. Humble submission. Fasting is not about earning favor but humbly submitting to God's will. Integrity in heart. Jesus emphasized the importance of sincerity, discouraging outward displays to gain human approval, Matthew 6:16-18. Practical considerations. Health considerations. Individuals with health concerns should approach fasting with caution, and seeking medical advice is advisable. Balanced approach. Fasting should not be legalistic but undertaken with a genuine desire for spiritual growth. In conclusion, Christian fasting is a multifaceted practice deeply rooted in biblical principles. It serves as a means of drawing closer to God, seeking His guidance, and cultivating a disciplined and humble heart. The approach to fasting varies, but the central focus remains on the spiritual journey and the transformative impact on the individual's relationship with God.